What's up? Stiffy T here. We're going to be doing the March 1st JV VOD review. Now, as far as I'm aware, you guys destroyed them, so we might not even need to talk about much, but still want to go over some basic things or whatever. I don't know what order you guys played, so I'm just starting on Blizzard World. So yeah, dang, y'all goes going up against Ben Shapiro,
Classic.
Tomo, Hawk. This is really a team, you guys. All right, so who's starting for us? We got. I'm pretty sure. I always mix up Jason and Jacob, but I'm pretty sure it's Jacob and Carter, Reagan, Nick, Jenny, and Callum. I think I'm getting all the names down. So Callum's on tank. I've seen pretty much only your Lucio, so I kind of want to see what you do on Ryan here. So, alright. You guys are playing pretty close up. Now, this is fine because you guys are running like a Reinhardt Reaper. But usually I would play like back here just so that I have point to fall back to. Because then, yeah. Alright, so first mistake. Um, with Reaper, you always want to use your Wraith form to get out instead of getting in. Because once you get in and you start shooting, how are you going to get out? If you try to use teleport, they can shoot you while you're teleporting. So I would either opt for flanking around, shooting, then wraithing out, or teleporting in, shooting, and wraithing out. Pretty much wraith form, your shift, is always you always want to use it when you're pretty much gonna die because you become invincible. So what I want to see you do is try to go on a flank or something. Like walking up just straight at him from choke here, they can see it really easily. But if you like come around down here, around, all around here, and you start shooting at them, you'd have to watch out for things like this McCree stun. But you start shooting at them, and then if you get close to dying, or you think that like the McCree's gonna stun you, you Wraith form and get out. But pretty much, yeah, you wanna instead of using Wraith form to get in, use it to get out. That's just a basic thing for Reaper, but it's fine. You guys get the kill on the Rissa. They res. Good kill by Nick. So yeah, you guys are just kind of poking and trading right here. Now their fair is going on a flank. I'm guessing, okay, that's how Jacob died. Yeah, that's kind of a weird move by our Pharah. I don't blame you. And then Reagan had the right idea flying up to get the Pharah. Do you get her? Oh, close. Yeah, I think that's just like mechanics thing. If you like, let's see. Like you definitely have the right idea going for the Pharah. Let me see here. But yeah, you definitely just needed like, ooh, yeah. If the aim was just a little, if the tracking was a little bit better on the Pharah, you guys still kill her because Callum fire strikes. But yeah, that's just something with practice, cause yeah. But yeah, definitely good idea there by Reagan. Turned out y'all got the trade, so. So yeah, I hope they're not pushing in. You guys don't need to get aggressive and try to get kills. You are defending, so you're playing for time. I want to see you guys just hold this position, wait for them to come to you. Because if you're defending, you don't really need to go in. So, and I think that's just what they're doing. Like, yeah, they're Orisa just died.
Time to raise my APM.
It's high noon.
Ooh, all right. So what they high nooned us.
It's
So high noon comes out. Reagan, I want you to, as Diva, the thing you got to be looking for is high noon, because with your right click, your defense matrix, you can just pretty much you just eat his and negate his whole ultimate. So what I wanted to see you do is like fly to right, like around here, so you're kind of blocking him, and then eat the bullets, so that and then no one dies from it. Uh, Callum also could have shielded here, but he's all the way over here, so I would have just stayed in cover. But yeah, um, let's see. Yeah, when you see him doing the high noon, your first thought should be to defense matrix, so that he isn't able to shoot our teammates. But you almost kill him, which is good. But I still don't think so. Now that you guys are 2 teammates down, you should be like backing up. Carter gets a good kill on the Pharah. But see, now their mistake is they have they have numbers, but they're not pushing in.
Cease your resistance.
Yeah, like right here, they used Bongo, so they have like a lot of damage, and they have more people back. So you guys should be like leaving. But I have a feeling that they're not going to push up. Like if they're not pushing up, you can still hold this position. But usually teams are going to try to push on you. And if you can't win the fight, because like if they have more people, you're probably going to lose the fight. So you have to back up. But on the contrary, they're just playing like right here. You guys have all this cover, so you can wait them out. But as soon as you see him, like if this Lucio goes speed boost and they start going towards you, that's when you got to back up. Like that's why Jenny should probably be a little far back, because if they just start running it down, uh, then they could probably easily kill you guys. But let's see. So yeah. So they start pushing here. Oh. Let's see. I missed it. I'm guessing you... Oh! That's unlucky. That was a good try, but the Orisa just um, barely placed her shield down. I like what you're going for, because the kind of like surprise around the corner shatters are really effective. It was just kind of unlucky timing. Because now if you shatter him right here, it would have been huge. So it's really just timing. It's kind of unlucky the Orisa placed her shield down. But they're still not really pushing. And now we use window, and okay, now we have the advantage again. Yeah, they're dead.
Now show them.
Ooh. All right. So we killed 3 of them. By using only 2 ultimates. And once we see we killed 3 and they're like all the way back here, that means we won the fight. So we don't need to use any more ultimates. We do use Nano. Now, granted, Nano's probably going to make it so we kill these 2, but we probably could have done it without Nano. So for future reference, I probably would have held on to Nano for next fight. But still, I'm not really concerned because... Oh, we don't kill the Kree? Oh, he rolled out. But yeah. But yeah, these guys just aren't getting aggressive at all, so I'm not really concerned about you guys losing this or anything. Like, this is a little aggressive, but it's fine. If you know you're winning, you can go for aggressive plays like that. Like, clearly it worked. And this Reinhardt, he's by himself. Oh, dang, he gets the charge. Honestly, you guys could... Oh, someone was on point. I didn't even notice that. I was going to say you guys could have kept being aggressive. But yeah, Pharah went on point. In situations like that, where you guys have an aggressive stance and a person's on point, you don't necessarily have to send 3 people back to point. You only have to really send 1 person, maybe 2, if it's someone that's hard to 1v1. Like, you probably could have just sent back Jacob and maybe Reagan. And then we still have 2 healers here on Callum, and you guys could have stayed aggressive. And where's Carter? And then yeah, Carter went back. Carter could have stayed up here too, but uh, it's fine. Because you guys still got rid of the Farah, but now we do lose some of that aggressive position we had. But again, they're not really getting aggressive, so now this Rhine charges. So right now, Callum, your focus should be on this Reinhardt. I like how you're blocking off heals, so this Reinhardt couldn't get any heals, but as soon as he came here, I think you should have just went on him, because he is, like, way out of position. And you guys could easily kill him right here. People right here, you could try to kill the Lucio, he's 1 health, but then the McCree... Damn, bro. She. But then the McCree's gonna, like, can stun you, the Mercy can heal, she has her pistol out for some reason. So it's just better to take, like, this is an easy kill right here. So that's what I would be going for. But this isn't awful, because they don't have any, you're kind of, like, you're blocking off, like, his support. So, in theory, they could kill him, but yeah, you get the kill on the Lucio. Yeah, right there. What the? But yeah, you could have swung on that Kree. I think you had enough support to start swinging. Even if McCree stunned you, we have Nick here who's going to heal you. So I wouldn't have mind you just swinging away at that Reinhardt. You didn't really have to hold your shield there. But now he earth shatters his own team. Really confused. There are Orissas here. You guys kill the Orissa. That's good. And yeah. You guys hold this, it looks like.
30 seconds remaining.
Jacob gets the Pharaoh.
Helden sterben nicht.
They use Mercy ult. We still have like every ultimate pretty much.
It's high noon.
So yeah. Again, as soon as you see the Kree high nooning, look to defense matrix that Reagan. But shooting him's also fine because he was in a really dumb position. But let's see, and then their Ryan pushes up. So we don't have Nick anymore, so we're gonna be down healing a little bit. So the Mercy was overextended. Carter gets a good kill. And Farah's gonna try to touch point again. She can't.
Round 1.
So yeah. You guys do pretty good holding your position and stuff. They don't really get aggressive at all. There were a lot of times where they could have pushed up, but they just didn't. For some reason. So yeah. Now you guys attack. Looks like it goes well.
Initiating match.
So yeah, Blizzard World.
Ready for battle.
For attacking it, there's a lot of ways you can do it. You can take this high ground from over here. You can straight up go this way or go this way. Most of the time on defense, people opt to take either this high ground or back here, just so that there's cover more of the routes. But yeah.
Ready for battle.
Seen a ghost, haven't I? Killed you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend
Alright.
objective A.
So they're running more or less what they were running. Good fire strike. Good job eating the fire strike. Now we have a ultimate advantage over their Reinhardt. So we can start pushing up. Their Orissa, we can start pushing on her. Ooh, alright. That sucks. I see what you're going for here. So he sent Soldier on the flank too. That's not Alright, that's not that bad. Just the Rhine got the charge, so it kind of sucks. But now, the Rhine and Mercy are over here. So we can start pushing on their Lucio and McCree. They only, or their Orisa even. Like, they only, like, you can kill them really easily with just swinging at them. And now the Reinhardt can't really contest you because he's all the way over there. So yeah, you kill him easily. And then the Orisa goes back with them. You guys just go to point. Don't even worry about them. Go to point. Objective-based game, so yeah, you just... Good job. And then... You guys just cap it, right? Dang. Nice.
Victory.
So yeah, pretty good stuff. What was the other one I had? Let's do Hanamura.
Traveling to Hanamura, ready for battle.
So yeah, there's only like... If you guys just rolling them so bad,
Attackers incoming.
not
in
much
30
things
seconds.
I like can say to be like, you could have done this to win because you guys already did win. There's just things that if you're playing like better teams, you'll have to watch out for. Like if the team you're going against was a little bit better, they would have been pushing you more, and they probably could have um
5, 4, 3,
what's the word I'm looking for? They could have like
1.
punished
Attackers incoming.
some positioning.
Defend objective A.
So now they have a Bastion. I'm guessing you guys play around the Bastion well, but let's see. Alright, silly sausage. That's general chat, I guess. So, his barrier is dead. Okay, I see. So yeah, I was gonna say, when I'm Reinhardt, I always hold right here. I see his barriers destroyed, I go in. Except this Bastion would kill me. So I like how you guys are playing back here to avoid the Bastion, but you could also be playing right here and it's still out of line of sight of the Bastion, and that way you're able to swing on the Rhine. You're still able to hold this choke point, because this is like a choke point where they have to go through this, so you really want control of it. Back here, once they exit this choke point, they can go through this way. They can go straight at you. They could go around here. It would take them a while, but they could. Or they could come back. So ideally you want, or at least the tanks, they want to be holding right here. Or and you can still get like support. Like the supports can still hold here. Like if I'm Nick, if I'm Baptiste, I can still heal Reinhardt from right here and still be out of line of sight of the Bastion. So just positioning, I would probably look to hold a little closer, but again, back here is not bad. I think just reactionarily, you guys backed up because of the Bastion. And you're not really able to punish the Rhine shield breaking because, again, they have a Bastion, so it'd be hard to get over there. Alright, Reagan loses mech. Not ideal. But our Bastion's doing better right now. We get... Nice, Reagan gets a D-mech kill. So yeah, right now we're just poking, which is fine, because they're dying to it. So... Alright, let's see. So Reagan... You get mech back. Alright. So, thing about D.Va. Her defense matrix, extremely good ability. Now, right now you're using your defense matrix, but you don't necessarily need to be, because nothing is shooting at you. Like, something. I'm gonna do the moment something starts shooting at you. Is right here the Orisa starts shooting at you, but again, you can tank that easily. But then when you're right here, Bastion is shooting at you, and you're all out of defense matrix. So Bastion's just gonna mow you down because he does so much damage. But now you don't have any defense matrix to block it. So I liked you using
I'm back in the fight.
using micro missiles here, really good, because Orisa is getting shredded with your micro missiles with your E, but you don't need to be right clicking either. This is when you should start right clicking and then getting out, because you see the Bastion. Bastion's gonna kill you. Do you kill Orisa? Oh, you almost kill Orisa, really close. But yeah, let's see. You're out of mech now, so you gotta be like getting out of there. Little bit of an overextension there by Nick, but I think we're chilling. Ooh, yeah. So definitely don't want to take the fight. If a Bastion's in turret form and you don't have like a shield or any tanks to fall under, you don't want to peek him. You guys right now, if the Bastion has a view of the choke point, you want to be holding point out of his line of sight, either around this bell, around these walls, or yeah, because once he like right here, he can see pretty much all of this, so he can shoot you from anywhere, except maybe if you were behind here. But then if you're behind here, you don't have, they could just kind of go to point, and specifically Callum can't really go up to them because the Bastion's right there. So yeah, right now you should be falling back to point, but I think it might be too late because a lot of people died. But yeah, see, they're just going to point. So I would have recommended Callum that you went around this way, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't get punished because the Bastion was still setting up, I guess. But yeah, knowing the Bastion was down there, this probably would have been the safer way to go. But this is fine. We probably lose this anyway because we don't have any healers or anything, or any numbers. So yeah, they're gonna cap. Right now you gotta be touching.
Objective lost.
Alright, so
New defense
on maps like these, Control or Assault, if you die as they cap the point, you don't have to wait at all to respawn. You just respawn immediately on second point. Right here, if you wait too long to die, then you're gonna have to respawn way later. Because like once you guys see they cap that point, you should be going back here because this is the point you have to hold now. So I wouldn't have mind if you tried to touch point, because if you die, it doesn't really matter. But now I think you're gonna die a little too late. And let's see, yeah, you got. All right, no, you do respawn pretty fast. So, but yeah, if you died a little bit slower, it might have had to wait a long time. All right, so yeah, definitely wanna. You don't die there, which is good. But yeah. So yeah, right now. Ooh. All right. So Callum gets a huge shatter. He's shielding it, but I guess he drops his shield. So this is a huge shatter. Everyone is shattered, pretty much. Now the only issue is, so do you have Fire Strike? Where are you? So you have Fire Strike. So you can just peek. The Bastion will do some damage to you, but if you just walk out Fire Strike, it's gonna kill the Kree. It's gonna do a lot of damage to their who even is that? To their Lucio, and it's gonna get you it's just going to do a lot of damage, especially if you fire strike when he places down the window. That's now doing 200 damage. So you still have 400 health. So the Bastion isn't going to kill you immediately. The Bastion would kill you if you're at like 200, 300, no, like 250 health. You'd probably die to the Bastion if you peeked for like a second. But if you just like come around, fire strike, and then get back under cover, you'll be fine and you'll probably get 2 kills. So Nick, this is a good window. This is a really good window. You see the they got shattered, and yeah, so this is really good because you can do the damage and they're all stunned. Oh, I almost killed the Bastion. Do you have... So High Noon came out there. You should have used Immortality Field. Cause yeah. Reagan probably should have also looked to use Defense Matrix on it. Callum maybe could have shielded. Oh, what did happen? So we get the shatter. Alright, so you do fire strike, but yeah, it's a little late. And then right there, when the High Noon comes out, you should be shielding. And then yeah, looks like. And Jenny, if I were you, I would have been somewhere down here. Because from up there, you're not able to heal our tanks who are down there. So yeah, you want to be over here so that you're able to heal our tanks from like a safe distance. And now you got a 1v1 going on here with this Bastion. Carter might come and help you. But, alright, looks like you guys killed the Bastion, which is good. Now, Jacob is in a really good position here as Bastion, so I don't even think they're going to be able to push out of that room. Nice flank. Good flank here. You get the Lucio. Nice. Okay. So you guys are covered from that well. Because once they came in here, they were like kind of stopped. The DPS are Reaper and Bastion. Bastion shot him from here. Reaper flanked him from here. And then they're just stuck in here. So that's just nice, solid pincer maneuver. But if they would have... But they definitely could have capitalized off the mistakes we made up here. Their Ryan's still here. He dies, though. Alright. Nice kill on the Bastion. So now they have to group up. Alright. Ideally, we don't use Death Blossom here. The Reinhardt is really low, but that means you could have probably just walked up to him and shot him. You didn't necessarily have to use Death Blossom. And also, Death Blossom makes you a lot more vulnerable because you move slower. So, this McCree, he could probably just, like, he could just shoot you. Maybe roll up to you, stun you. So, personally, I wouldn't have used Death Blossom here. You probably want to use it when they don't have any, like, stun abilities. And you kind of want to do it, like, as a surprise. And you want to do it with your team to around like squishy targets, which we call them. So like 200 HP. Like against tanks, unless they're like low like this, it's not gonna kill him. But he is low, but he's got the shield, so I think you still kill him though, which is good. But we didn't have to use Death Blossom. Alright, they get the res. Good shatter, good bomb. So yeah, I'm just speeding it up here, because seems like you guys are kind of rolling them. Good block. Got a little aggressive there, but it doesn't really matter because we're pushing them up. And then where's their? All right, let me slow it down here. So I think anytime when you guys are pushing up like this and you're like, you know, pummeling them, you don't need to use alts. Because if you're pummeling them without alts, then we don't need to use alts. Because alts take forever to get, pretty much. Like, let's say, like Reaper's Wraith form, it's on like what, an 8-second cooldown, some maybe even less. So like using that matters, but like how you use his ultimate matters like 10 times more because it takes a lot longer to get. So right here, you could just come here, set up in turret form, and probably do more than using the Bastion ult here because they're all the way back here. They do have 5, so I guess they could still fight, but I wouldn't necessarily ult until like it looks like they might do something. But let's see. Reagan gets a nice kill. I think you helped him. Make sure you're staying mobile when you're in Bastion ult, or else it's just kind of like a worse turret form. So you want to make sure you keep moving around. High Noon comes out. Alright, so Reagan does defense matrix it, which is good. Because if you didn't defense matrix it, Jenny probably would die here. But see how the defense matrix just helping. Now, Carter was a little pushed up, so he does die from it. So now we don't have any DPS.
Cease your resistance.
They use that. You guys can just wait here. Or back up a little bit. Good kill. Nice. Oh yeah. No. Oh. I thought you were gonna... Alright. I was about to be like, oh my god, insane Callum. Because this is so good. Reinhardt's hammer hits all of them right here, and you can kill this Mercy. And you are cut off from healing, but let's see. So you get one swing in, you still have a lot of health. The McCree can stun you, but even if he stuns you, you have Reagan right here who can defense matrix and tank some damage. So I would have taken one more swing, because one more swing can't kills the Mercy, which is insane. Hits the Lucio. It probably wouldn't hit the McCree, but if it did, that'd be good. But yeah, I would have looked to kill the Mercy here, because honestly, even if you did die, killing the Mercy would be worth it. So, and it would have probably canceled res. So yeah, I would have kept swinging a little bit there. I think, alright, that works too, because now you kill Lucio. Yeah, good charge. This is good. You guys get aggressive. They have a Bastion right here, he dies. Alright. Nice. And now, y'all got a whole minute. Mercy goes for res. Ooh, Carter. Oh, so close. Alright, Carter. Alright, you had Wraith form, never mind. So yeah, you get out. Once you see... Ooh. No, yeah. Once you see the Mercy gets back here with her team, it'd be really hard for you to kill her. So then I want you to come back here, maybe get this health pack, and then Wraith form out. Use Wraith form, but right now you're fighting. You were the only one here, so right now you're fighting a 1v1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and unless you were like, you can't win a 1v5 really, especially if a Bastion's right here and the McCree can stun you. So it would have been focusing the Mercy on a res really good. Following her to here really good. Following her to here is dangerous. And then Wraith forming, good. You could have went in here, get the health pack, and then try to fight him up close. But once you go back in there without Wraith form, you're dead. But it does buy us time. We get the Reinhardt, and now they're far back. Orissa's 1 health. We get the Kree, nice.
30 seconds remaining.
So yeah. This is a decent Bastion ult. Oh yeah, this is a good Bastion ult. You're gonna get a lot of value. Alright, yeah. See, I like this Bastion ult more. Because when you Bastion ult and you're just like right here, you're basically... Because what, you can maybe strafe a little bit, but you're pretty much just in turret form. Because you can't really move around much. But right here, you're allowed to move around a lot. I mean, this could be a good spot for Bastion's ult if they're like all down here. Because high ground with Bastion's ult's really good. But I like this Bastion ult a lot more. Because, yeah, you just had a lot more vision.
10 seconds remaining.
And, well, where's their Bastion? What? Alright, their Bastion's set up here. There's a lot of stuff going down over there. And then, yeah,
Round 1.
no one could get on point, so pushing up there is fine. That's actually really good. If you see the clocks running down and you know
0.
everyone that can get on point is far away, then yeah, just push them like that. So, I think
Initiating match.
you guys definitely won this because you were a lot more aggressive. And in Overwatch, being aggressive, very good. Being over-aggressive, not good, but being aggressive, like as a team, playing aggressively, will just make games feel a lot easier. Like right here, you guys are just clearly the better team by how much more aggressive you're playing.
Ready for battle.
And the thing about aggressiveness, though, if their whole team's on point, and we have one person playing aggressive on point,
30 seconds.
they're probably going to die. But if they're back in their spawn, and we send all of our team to their spawn, if they don't know how to play around it, it's just, you know, like you're destroying them. Like if you're taking the fight first, being aggressive can really pay off.
5,
All
4,
right.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Cool, cool. So we go for the Bastion again. This is good. Alright. So immediately... Alright. So... Right now... No, I guess this is fine. Because they're playing on point, so yeah. Ryan can take a lot of space here since they decide to play on point. I want to see... Yeah, Jacob should be looking for their Pharah, because... Jacob and Nick are our only hits, and Jenny are... And I guess Reagan. We actually have a lot of people that can counter the Pharah. So, and if Pharah's just right here with no support, you guys can kill her easily. So, I want to see, like... This Pharah should not be doing anything. Like, if this Pharah is able to get a lot of kills and a lot of value, it doesn't really make sense because we have Bastion and like pretty much these 4 people right here can just annihilate her. So, and that's what I see happen. She has to fall back here, really good stuff. we're kind of just waiting at choke here. I don't know if it's because we're waiting for Carter to get back. If that's the case, that's all right. But if we wanted to, we could start getting aggressive. Just because you guys are a lot better. Maybe in other situations, you might want to wait for Carter to get back, but I would say we could start pushing up. Right here, Callum, you can start like coming in, swinging, coming out, coming in, swinging, coming out. Because if you're like right here and they try to come fight you, you have heals, you have Jacob back here that's gonna unload damage on them. So you can, like, you don't have to. I like this position you're playing. This is a really good position. With Reinhardt, you want to play corners like this. But to get the most value, you can just come around and start swinging. You don't necessarily have to go in here and like swing all over them, but you can like just peek out one swing and just that way they're kind of forced out. Their Reinhardt should die. You can like you can push him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should kill him here. Alright. Mercy's also one. Good dive, Reagan. Yeah, we push up good here. Alright, so yeah, that's what I was saying when I was like, you guys should start pushing up. That's exactly what you do, and you guys just annihilate them. So good stuff. And then
Objective lost.
let's see.
New defense point.
So
Objective B.
the D.Va's aggressive. She maybe gets out. Alright. Ooh. Alright, this is good. That's a good Bastion ult. Minor thing, very minor. With Bastion, I don't know if he can rocket jump. So if you can if you like shoot the ground and jump at the same time, you could like jump up in the air and get here. And then you have high ground and you can unload on these people. But this is also fine because you're pretty much getting the same value. But if you're up here, you just got that little more advantage. But yeah, this is good right here. We should kill their Mercy. Mercy should not be allowed to res like this. Let's see, because whenever we see Mercy going for res, we should all be looking at her. And we should all be... I think Callum goes into swing. Carter's back here doing some flanking, which is good. But yeah, I think... Are you in the middle of setting up? But yeah, we have, like, right here, Reagan. Reagan has micro missiles and boosters, so you should just be charging at her full on to get the kill, because right now she can't really do anything. So I would use your boosters and micro missiles and just start unloading on her. Nick should be shooting at her too, which, yeah. Ooh, okay. I just noticed their D.Va was defense matrixing their Mercy, it looked like, which was good on her. But I think you guys still could have gotten the kill. No, it's fine. You guys win this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's just like a small thing. Huge shatter. So yeah, you guys win easy. But yeah, it should be like kind of engraved though. If a Mercy's going for a kill, and reasonably you think you can like shoot her, shoot her. Just one thing to keep in mind. Yeah, Mercy resing. The only time she should be able to get away with a res, like, I guess it'll depend on the Mercy. But yeah, if a Mercy is resing, she should be like priority number one. But nah. Maybe you guys wouldn't kill her because she did have the diva support, but still, really good attack. And then we got one more. Alright. Import 1XM14E. Alright.
Now traveling to Busan.
Ah, Busan.
Ready for battle.
Alright. So yeah, so far, we got some good stuff going on here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Looks like we were a little indecisive of where we wanted to go, but that's fine. Or wait, no, they were. Never mind, we're a blue team. Who do we have in here? Alright, we had the same roster the whole time. That's good. Alright.
The objective is now active.
Do you have anyone? So yeah, Nick cap objective here and get aggressive on him. I like this. Yeah, this is good here. Once we cap, if we see Carter's like on this flank here, that means our tanks can be aggressive and do the front. As Carter's attacking the back line, y'all can be attacking the front line. But you guys got point, which so we're kind of chilling here. Nice fire strike kill. Did they even? What's this angle you got? This is kind of a good angle. But then once, never mind. Yeah, this is splitting up really well. I was gonna say, sit up right here once you see the Reinhardt push down, but this is kind of splitting him off from his supports. So this is fine. There, yeah. Again, try to use Wraith Form to get out rather to get in, because right there, unless you like hit 100% headshots on the McCree, he's gonna win the fight. But you guys have a pretty solid lock here on the objective. Uh-oh. Alright, nice kill. Nice trade. Way to see the... Alright, good defense matrix by Reagan. Alright. McCree is cut off from his team. So this is when we should see, like, right now if I'm playing and I see this, I'm like, I'm like in comms, McCree, you know? Because he is so dead. Whenever, I just want you guys to, like, be in the mindset and have that, like, have that vision where you can just know when someone's out of position. Like, sometimes it might, like, to someone who doesn't play Overwatch, they'll see this and be like, it's just, you know, it's a team, but it's a team of Overwatch guys. But when I see this, I'm like, this McCree is so cut off and so easy to kill. So I'm hoping we kill him here. Alright. Oof, that was close. I would have been like, how, dude? But yeah, you get the Kree. You guys stay a little aggressive. Right now, I would be... If I were you, Callum, I would be pushing up with Reagan. Like, you don't have to be on point here. You could be pushing up with them. Because, yeah. But no one's even going to touch point. Yeah. You guys demolish them.
Score 1-0.
Anything you want to add, Victor?
Ready for battle.
Nah.
I don't even know if Victor's been watching. Victor's
Eh,
just
I've been watching, sort of. I've popped in and out, and then like every time I pop in to look, it's like 99 to 0. So
yeah, they just demolished these kids.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I mean, they were playing
1.
against
Round 2.
Ben Shapiro
Capture the
Yeah.
objective.
and Tomahawk.
Oops. Right. So one thing I'm noticing with our position here is, all right, actually Callum comes back this way, which is good, but actually no, we're chilling right now. You get the Farah, nice. Yeah, that Farah should not be allowed to do anything with your guys' comp,
The objective is
so you guys counter her really well. Should kill the Mercy. Yeah. What can I say? You guys whooped him around pretty good. Farah, right now, I don't know why she's even jumping in there. She has to wait for her team to group up. Reinhardt, right now, everyone should be on their Reinhardt because he's by himself. Good job. Alright. Ideally, so if I'm Jenny, this is a good angle to like shoot them, but it's also a good angle for them to shoot you. And as a healer, you want to be in a good position where you can like heal your teammates. And with Ana, you can get in a position where you can heal your teammates and shoot the enemies if you want. So kind of like a straight line. So like back here, for example, you could have had an angle on your Rhine and their team. Again, you could have gotten booped off though, but you would have had like the Sebastian to back you up as well. You could have also been playing on this high ground, because high ground is just way safer than anywhere else. So yeah, just a positioning thing there. Ball is really one. Nice kill, Reagan. So then yeah. Nice kill. So yeah, right now we see, if I'm you right now, Callum and Nick, and even Jenny, if we have like Carter was pushing up here and we have kills, we can all push up like you guys were doing in the last map. You guys are allowed to push up here. Since you guys have control of the point, there's nothing saying you guys can't just like push up and like kill them. Oh my, what? Bro, Victor, you see this?
Yeah.
Bro,
What
that's
a guy.
that's just not right. That's just not right. But yeah, I think maybe. All right, so they do come around this way. So, all right, but still pushing around this way. You could have come and killed them over here. But yeah, I'd say you guys also didn't have to push up, but I say whatever you do, do it as a team. So if we got 3 people pushed up and 3 people back here, it's not going to get as much value as if all 6 people were pushed up or if all 6 people were manning the fort. But it gets difficult when they're playing really spread out. What you want to do, sometimes splitting up could be a good thing. But I'd say with like the comp you guys are running, most of the time you just want to stick together, the 6 of you. So we are kind of... Alright, so they go back around main. We decide to stay point, which is fine. We only have to win one more fight and it's GG. Shatter? Could've... I would've just waited for them to start pushing in. Honestly. Like, it was... Like, obviously, like, I'm not gonna say, like... It would've been fat if they didn't block it. Like, I'm not gonna say, well, they blocked it so it wasn't good. But, like, if you get a 6-man shatter right here, no one's really gonna be able to help you even if you did land it. Because we got everyone back here, kinda. So maybe you could have killed a few, but it would have been more valuable if you shattered them when they were right here, because then pretty much everyone can help you with it. So just make sure you're keeping track of where your team is when you or where did you shatter? I might be completely wrong about how you shattered them. So yeah, right here. If they were downed right here, yeah, this high ground here, no one was gonna really be able to shoot them. So yeah, I probably would have waited for them to push in more. Because you want to, even if you like do shatter, are you able to kill everyone in it if you do get the shatter off? Is your team able to help, or does it buy you time? But yeah, it's fine because now they're scared. They backed up.
It's
High noon, good defense matrix. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just got to make sure you always have defense matrix up for when they might have a... Oh, huge bomb! Reagan with the fat bombs. But yeah, I was just gonna say, as Diva, if they have a McCree on the other team, just keep it in the back of your mind, like, they might have high noon. Let me save my defense matrix. And just like you did there, you can, like, you can just defense matrix it, and what's he gonna do? So, good job. You guys did better than us with the 3-0 victory. So, give it to you there. Um, overall, like the aggressiveness. I like the aggressiveness when you did it as a team. I didn't like when one person or two people were aggressive and they just kind of died for it. But that happens. It's whatever. Specifically, though, this is what I did for the varsity scrim. I just went down the list of players and like gave them something to improve on. So let's see. Let me just start with whoever. So
Ready for battle.
Carter. I like the flanks, but you got to make sure you have a way to get out. Cause if you're going on a flank and you don't have like Wraith form or anything to get out of there, or like a health pack, then it could be like a suicide mission. So just when you do go on flanks, like sometimes I can understand like you're so close to getting the kill, so you just want to like keep shooting. But if they have like a whole team looking at you, it's better to just uh, play safe, like value your own life over theirs. Unless maybe it's like a mercy, but yeah, still. Just know when you should get out. Um, Save Wraith form for getting out of situations like that. Just keep going on the flanks though. But make sure they're smart flanks. Make sure that you'll have a way to get out when you're doing them. And come from a direction where they won't see you. Like, don't run at them straight head on. Because, well, you could do that, but most of the time, if you don't have any support, um, you're not gonna get you're gonna get like destroyed. So try to come at flanks, which I did see you do. You did had some good ones, but just yeah, make sure you have a way out. Jacob, Uh, you were kind of destroying them on Bastion for the most part, but the rare times where they did focus you, you just had to make sure like, oh, I'm 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 not invincible. But otherwise, like, I don't know, they could like barely touch you. You kind of destroyed them on Bastion. Uh, maybe for Bastion, I'll just look to get like high ground and mobility. But yeah. Also, yeah, just make sure your positioning was pretty good, but make sure you're in a position where you can get the most value. But other than that, you kind of like destroyed him on Bastion, so there's not much for me to say. Um, Reagan, I liked your your dive focuses, but just need to work on like ability usage. Like I think your micro missile usage was pretty okay. Um, using it to pump out damage, but just make sure you're saving defense matrix for like saving teammates or saving yourself from dying, because that's like the like defense matrix is one of like the best abilities in the game. So you just want to make sure you're using it to the best of its ability. And you definitely did have some good uses to counter that McCree High Noon. But yeah, you just want to make sure you're using it to like just prevent kills or prevent deaths. Nick played a pretty solid game for Baptiste. I would try to take high ground more because when he's shooting down with his heels, it's a lot more easy to hit. So just taking high ground with Baptiste gives you a huge advantage. Immortality field, it's on like a 30-second cooldown, but still make sure you're using it to prevent deaths and stuff. I don't think I saw you use Immortality Field that much, but I think that's just because you guys are rolling. But don't be afraid to use it or nothing. Try to use it to counter ultimates like their Earth Shatter, their High Noon. But yeah, and then High Ground is a good position to be in. Jenny, I think um you honestly put a lot of pressure on the enemy team with like some of your damage, but I think you should be playing farther back with Ana so that it's harder for them to get to you. And Ana, she's a sniper, so you can play far back and still get like the same value, and you're just safer. So I just play farther back when you're playing Ana. Callum, I liked your positioning on Ryan. Honestly, dude, I wasn't sure how your Reinhardt was gonna be because I've only seen you play Lucio, but it was pretty decent. You took good positions. Um, you were you were aggressive at the right time mostly. So there were some points where you could have been more aggressive, but I don't think there were many times I saw where you got too aggressive. Maybe a few times, but other than that, it was pretty good. Um, make sure you're using your shield to block cooldowns and ultimates. You don't necessarily need to like use shield to just block like for example, if the Orissa's just shooting, you don't have to just be holding your shield. You could just like take some of that damage to your body because he has like 500 health or something like that. You could take some of that and then maybe pop up the shield if you're low. Pop up the shield to block some of it to get heals. But mostly the shield, you want to try to use it to block ultimates or abilities. But yeah, pretty good stuff, guys. Uh, yeah, I guess that's it for this VOD review. Let me know if you have any questions, or yeah, let me know if you guys want any like individual coaching stuff. And thank you if you did watch this, because it's just, some improvement stuff if y'all want to get better. I enjoy uh reviewing Overwatch games like this, so yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later. See y'all at practice.